Hello, welcome to the shop. Well, we just got the shop together and we have to pull apart this corner to build some shelves in it. And before I build the shelves in, I want to insulate and vapor barrier this wall. Now, the trick is to put all of this stuff somewhere where I can still work in the shop while I get that sheathed in. And that's one of the bins that's got to fit in it in the bottom. So that's my size I'm going to. Yeah, look at this. The guy that helped me with my roof. Put this camera down. He came and laid me off. Gave me 3 boards. A piece of ash. And another piece of ash. And a piece of cherry. And they are just over 10 feet long. The ash looks to be about 3/4 and the cherry about 1/2 inch. So yeah, for free, that'll come in handy. I love the coloring. Combination of heartwood and sapwood. I love it. And the cherry's got some few flavors in it too. But anyways, I gotta empty out this corner. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's pared down a bit. This sheet stock will be used for sheathing the walls. I gotta find a place for the tools, but I got it all moved over there, and it's not pretty. But there's a stack of stuff that's... How much you want to bet that what I need first is at the back? Oh, actually no, I'll need that to sheathe with. But I've got lots of this leftover flooring and sheathing. I might be able to make shelves out of them. It's only 7/16, but I figure if I laminated 2 of them together, it might be alright for a shelf or 2. We'll see what happens when we come along. So now we got to find a home for that shelf full of stuff. We'll be back. Alright, it's getting cleaner. Those are the sheets that are going to sheathe that corner. I might have to pull the table out temporarily. All the tools are off the wall. Like they say, it gets worse before it gets better. I got the precarious pile up on top of there, and some stuff sitting in the old shelf. Over here I've kept my compressor handy and a few other tools. So yeah, we're pretty packed. I don't know how functional we are, but once we get this insulated and that sheathing up, then we can give it a start. All kinds of stuff laying around, all put away. Well, not put away. It's just a disaster area right now. We're in the middle of entropy, but if you're going through hell, one thing you shouldn't do is stop. We carry on off to the store to get some insulation, I suppose. Yeah, you've seen this all before, haven't you? Day 2. Oh, it's a disaster area in here. I just got stuff all over the place. But I got 3 pieces of OSB up. And that's where the storage unit's going to go. Let's see if I can get here. Hard to move around in here now. Let's move this out of the way. Roxol insulation. 6mm vapor barrier going right up. You can see, I hope, it's all sealed with acoustic sealant to the bottom. And one other thing that I've taken into consideration, sorry about the, is I put a small piece up here so when I do the roof it will sit on top as it's supposed to. So I got a little spacer in here. It will come out when the proper sheathing comes in, but that gives me the space to have it done properly anyways. So yeah, OSB, and it's painting day. So I shut you off last time because I ran out of battery on the camera. We'll see how long it lasts today. We'll see you in a bit. So there we go, first coat's on. It's really sucking it up. I don't know how much this will show up or even if it'll make it, but one coat. It'll take another one at least. It's just inexpensive big buckets of latex paint. Semi-gloss, but boy, it really brightens it up in here. Sorry about the whiteout. And we're still in a mess too. Once we get the cabinet built, and I think I'm just going to build it right into the wall. So those 2 walls will actually be the back and one side of it. And then we'll have to probably paint the outside of the cabinet too. Alright, time for a tea. Alright, I just got the second coat put on. Just got it on. Oh, I'm using 7/16 OSB on the wall. That way I'll be able to hang anything anywhere. So I think that'll do for the inside of the cabinet. So time to go clean some stuff up. My roller tray and my brush and stuff. It's dry. Now we got to figure out how to make some shelves. Okay, this is the tote that's got to fit in there. So, what do we got here? Oh no, I don't have is my glasses on. Not going to be able to read a tape measure without those. So, that's the size of my cabinet. And I've got let's call it 20 and a half. So we'll give a bit of room in 22. And this way I've got about 34 inches, I will say. Okay, 34 by 22. Lovely mess, isn't it? Okay, see what we get here. Two. And 22 there. Puppy. So that's the inside. Just figuring this out as I go. The edge of the tape. Let's swing out of that. Not quite. I better make it a bit wider. Okay, probably make it 36. That brings the inside about there. And that gives lots of room for it to come out. So now we know our size. Time to make some stock.